Hello friends, in this video we'll be discussing SDD problem of April 2018 paper of compiled construction of Pune University. So this question is 2C. The question is for 5 marks. The question says consider the following SDD and find the dependency graph. Okay, so there's an expression given to us, that's a 7 star 5, and we have to find dependency graph. These are what is the grammar given to us. There's a production rules. S goes to AB, B goes to star AB. You distinguish this B and this B, it's numbered as 1. Then this B goes to epsilon, the correction required here in the original problem, it's B goes to epsilon, and then A goes to digit. Now for this syntax rules, we have here a semantic rules given to us. So that's a B dot inh equal to A dot val. These are semantic rules given to us. Now we need to understand which syntax rule is mapped to which semantic rule. So for that I have already given lines here. So this rule is mapped to these two semantic rules. Then similarly this rule is mapped to these two semantic rules. And this rule is mapped to this semantic rule, and this rule is mapped to this semantic rule. So once you understand mapping, it becomes easy to solve the problem. Okay. Now the first step is to, for this expression, let's construct the parse string. So we have got the expression here 7 star 5. So 7 is basically a digit, and into again 5, so 5 is also digit. That's what your expression is, digit star digit. To derive this expression digit star digit, we need to consider the parse tree. From this grammar, if you observe, S is starting non-terminal, so we will start from S. That gives you A and B. Okay. Now this A further goes to digit, so A goes to digit. Now from B we want further star and digit, so B goes to star AB. So let's go, B goes to star A and then B. Okay. Now this A further goes to digit. This is rule. And then we don't want anything, we got digit star digit. So this B will directly go to epsilon to finish. Okay, so we got this digit star digit. This is a parse tree. Now next step is using this parse tree will be decorating it by adding its attribute values. Now attribute value means what? In this semantic rules, if you observe this digit dot lexval. So digit has an attribute value lexval, which is synthesize attribute given by lexical analyzer. This A dot val, A has attribute synthesize attribute value val, whose value is taken from its child node, that's a digit. Now if you observe here in this B dot syn, so it is synthesize attribute syn, B has, which is having its getting its value from its parent, that's a B dot inh. Now B has two attribute values, if you see here, inh and synthesize. So B has attribute value inh, that is inherited attribute, who inherits values from its parent and its sibling A, whereas synthesis attribute of B is obtained from its child node B1 here. Now similarly here you will find here B has got inherited attribute whose value is obtained from A, that's again you can see here sibling, and then S has synthesis attribute val, who is getting a value from its child node B. Okay, now if you don't understand this much about synthesis and inherited attribute, that's fine. Let's solve the problem and you'll understand how to solve how to design the dependency graph. So let's first construct the nodes for this dependency graph. And now in dependency graph we take only those nodes which has attribute value. So if you observe in our parse string, the star doesn't have attribute value, so epsilon doesn't have attribute value, so we will ignore these nodes. So we will take only those nodes which is attribute value. Now let's create the nodes for dependency graph. Okay, so we have designed these nodes along with the attribute value in the dependency graph. You can see here. So for this digit, A goes to digit, as we know semantic rule here, action here, semantic rule here is A dot val equal to digit dot lexval. So digit dot lexval, lexval value of this digit, if you observe here expression is 7. So we have got here value here 7. Okay. Now here we say that A dot val equal to digit dot lexval. So this A dot val is going to get digit dot lexval. So the 7 value is transferred from here to here. So the arrow goes from here to here. The value 7 is transferred from here to here. Now same thing here, we have here A goes to digit, so which has got same semantic action, A dot val equal to digit dot lexval. So digit dot lexval here is 5 for this digit. So lexval value of digit is 5 here. So A dot val is equal to digit dot lexval, that is again 5 here. This value gets transferred here. So this arrow goes from here to here. Okay. Now Next, what we have is this s goes to AB. So for s goes to AB, we have here value b dot inh equal to a dot val. Okay, so let's use this rule. So b dot inh is equal to a dot val. A dot val is 7 here. So this 7 is copied here. So it means this arrow goes from here to here. That's a dependency of these two nodes. Now, next is we're going to have this value for this b goes to star AB rule. We have here b1 dot inh equal to b dot inh into a dot val. So for this here b goes to star AB, we have here most important node, that is b1 dot inh. b1 dot inh is, this is what is a b1 means. Okay, so b1 dot inh equal to b dot inh. So b dot inh here is 7, so that's a 7. So value comes from here, and then a dot value is 5. So here 7 into 5 value is going from here. Okay, so the total value is 35. So value of b1 dot inh is 35. Okay, now next is we want this one more rule for the semantic action for this b goes to star AB, that is b dot synthesized is equal to b1 dot synthesized. Okay, so we want this value right now, but for this we need synthesize attribute, which is both sides synthesized. We don't have synthesized, we have any data here. So let's take one more rule here. For b goes to epsilon rule, there's an action here, b goes to b dot synthesize attribute equal to b dot inh. So here for b goes to epsilon, we have a node b goes dot synthesize is equal to b dot inh, and now b dot inh here is 35. So this value we are going to copy it from here to here. So that's how we get 35. Okay, now after this, let's link this. Once we get the b dot synthesize attribute, this value can be transferred from child node, that's a synthesize attribute, to here. So b dot synthesize attribute is 35, and finally this s dot val, this is the basic s goes to AB rule has one more action pending here, semantic action. S dot val is equal to b dot synthesize. So we have here b dot synthesize is 35. So that 35 is s dot val. So this value is copied from here to here. Okay, so that completes our dependency graph, and that's our final answer of dependency graph. If you want to watch such more videos, please do subscribe my channel. The separate playlist for compiler construction, you'll get more problems on compiler construction, SLR, LALR, and operator precedence, parse, and so on. Okay, thank you for watching my video.